So in this video, I'm going to discuss the clan expansion problem which occurred in today's CODECHEF challenge. So if you have any doubt regarding this, you can ping me up on Instagram. Even you can join my Discord server. I'll put both the links in the comment section. I'll pin them. So the problem statement is very simple. It is given that you're given an array. Okay, the size is also given. I'm like in this thing. I'm like explaining it in very short. I'm just giving you the array, and what you can do is every member can like spread to its adjacent members at one time. So if we like select one over here, so we have to check how much time will it take to occupy the whole clan by any one member. Okay, and when I say any one member, you have to find whichever member is doing it in the minimum possible time. Okay, so if we check for one over here, so at the beginning, so let me like write it over here, 1 1 2 3 1 2 2 3, right? So 1 at the beginning it covers over here, because and this is also adjacent, so it covers here and here, and then it covers here, then it covers here, right? So by 3 units of time it covers throughout the whole thing. Now if we consider 2 3 1 2 2 3, right? So in this case basically what happens is, if we like select 2, so 2 usually, so let me focus it. Okay, so 2 usually spreads to these two in the first second, and this 2 spreads to this one, and this 2 spreads to this one, and in the second thing this 2 spreads to this thing, and the whole thing is occupied by 2. So it basically takes 2 seconds, right? So I mean 2 days. So like if you check for 3 also, so it is going to take more than 2 days. So basically the most optimal solution is 2, which takes 2 days. So we print it over here. Okay, very simple. So that is basically 2, which takes 2 days. Okay, now our approach is how we are going to do this. Okay, so what we are going to basically do is we have to find for all 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, like how many like n, 1 to n, for 1 to n, all we have to find what is the number of days that is going to take to occupy the whole thing. So for this, okay, so let me do it for 3 also, so that it will become very much clear to you. 1 2 2 3, so 3 occupies this in one day, and these two, this is in the first day. Okay, and then this in the second day, and this in the third day. So 3 basically takes 3 days. So 1 takes 3 days, 2 takes 2 days, and 3 takes 3 days. Okay, clear? Now we are going to check for number. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so 8, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, now first we are going to check the last position. Okay, last position, and then we are going to check number of days. Okay, it takes number of days it takes. Now we are going to traverse throughout the whole array. So initially, what are the last positions of everything? Everything is having a last position of -1, right? -1, -1. Okay, all are -1. So since we are going to deal with only 1 2 and 3, so we can like remove all them. Okay, so we are just going to focus on 1 2 and 3. So over here, when we are going to check at 0, whenever we are going for the first element, we can see that there is nothing towards its left. Okay, so we can simply add, okay, I mean simply replace that with the index. Okay, so basically over here the number of days for 1 is now 0. Okay, clear? Now after that, so this now the last position is 0, right? And then again there is a 1, right? So again, since there is a 1, so now this last position is going to be 1. And what is 1 minus 0? 1 minus 0 is 1, right? So you have to divide that with 2. So whatever, like initially, so when this last position is -1, so we are going to make this number of days basically the index. Okay, but if it is not so, so you have to like subtract the current position minus last position and divide it with 2. Okay, and whatever comes, okay, let's say for this, so what is it? 1 minus 0 is 1, and 1 by 2 is equal to 0, right? So whatever comes, we have to make number of days is maximum of number of days and this thing. Okay, whatever is this thing, so this thing. Okay, so basically which is greater, 0 or 0? 0 is greater, right? So it remains 0. Now we are going to 2. Okay, now we are going to 2. So now once we are going to 2, so this position is going to be 0, 1, 2, right? This is going to be 2. And since this is 2, and as I also told that it is in the first case when it is -1 initially, so it is going to be just 2. Okay, now it is 3, again the same thing, and this is going to be the third index, right? Now this is 1, so that is 4, and 4 minus 1 is 3, and 3 by 2 is 1, right? Now which is maximum, 0 or 1? 1 is maximum. So now this gets replaced and this becomes 3. Sorry, this becomes 4, right? Because we are in the fourth position right now. Then we have 2 over here. Okay, so now again 5 minus 2. Okay, so 5 minus 2 is 3, 3 by 2 is 1. Okay, so 2 comma 1, maximum is still 2, so we don't change it. Just we change the last position visited, that is this. Okay, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Now this is the 5, and then again we visited. Okay, 6. Now 6 minus 5 is 1, 1 by 2 is 0, so it is 0, 2 comma 0, which is maximum 2, so it remains it. And then there is 3. Okay, so that is, this becomes 7, and 7 minus 3 was 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 4, right? 4. So which is maximum? 4 by 2, that is 2, or 3? Which is maximum? 3 is maximum, so we remain it. So it remains it. Okay, now what we are going to do is, now after we are done with this, we are going to increment number of days. I mean, we have to check which is maximum, number of days already present or n minus 1 minus last pause. Okay, so that is n minus 1 over here is 7, right? So 7 minus last pause of everything we have to check. So this was 4, so 7 minus 4 is 4, 5, 7, 3, right? 3, so which is maximum, 3 or 1? 3 is maximum, so we rewrite this. And then 7 minus 6, that is 1, which is maximum, 2 or 1? 2 is maximum, so it remains so. And 7 minus 7, which is maximum, 0. So 3 comma 0, so it remains so. Now the thing is why we are going to do this. Okay, so when I say that this -1 thing, so -1 thing, you have to understand one thing, that no matter whatever is before something, if this is the first occurrence of x and x has to spread, so it takes this amount of time to spread throughout its left. Okay, now if there are two x's and in between there is no x, so it takes the number of over here, okay, by 2 number of times. Okay, and since we are including this x, so we make by 2, but if we were excluding this, so we have to make by 2 plus mod 2. Okay, because like it's in case it's an odd number, so like that thing, but since we are including it by 2, it's a very simple thing. And so let's say there are many, so some x, and after this x there is no occurrence of x over here. So basically this thing also we have to consider, right? So we are going to consider n minus 1 comma x, n minus 1 minus x. Okay, so that is basically this thing, and this thing is going to be considered the whole, and these things will be considered the half. And remember one thing, we don't just simply add them, we are going to find the maximum of all them, because it is spreading equally at every time. Okay, so we have to just find the maximum of them. So this is basically the logic, the explanation, a little bit complex, but if you like go through the whole video once again, you will be like very much clear with what I meant. And that's it from my side. Thank you.